last week you saw Jalneti, and I'm sure some of you tried it. And some of you must be successful in doing it and others were not. Do not give up. Do not get disheartened. You all know that anything first time we did or first few times we did, we were not as proficient as the people who have been doing it for a long time. So give yourself some time, but practice every single day. So today we are going to show you, that's another variation of Jalneti. It's called Gaj Karne. Gaj means elephant. So in Jalneti, we take the water from the nose and take it out from the mouth. In Gaj Karne, we take it out from the mouth, take it in from the mouth and take it out from the nose. And we have Aruna, my sister, sitting in Virginia, and she's sitting outside in a beautiful nature. So she'll show it to us today. And again, warm water with salt in it, just like Jalneti. So you can just bring Aruna, the whole picture on your screen. That way you can see it much better, what she's doing. And you all know how to do it.
3 little dots on the top. Click on that and then pin video. But you've got to you'll hover over Aruna's picture. Aruna, you have to unmute yourself.
No, she wanted to keep it muted so that I can talk.
But I don't see anything on the 3 dot.
I don't
3
see
dots on
Aruna.
the right hand side.
Yeah, 3 dots are there, and they say.
No, hover over Aruna's picture.
I don't see any picture here.
Okay, Rani, leave yours the way it is. I think you'll see her when she starts.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
How can we find Aruna?
Aruna, she is wearing a blue shirt and it says Aruna Arora. Can you see her?
I don't see it.
I see her. I can. I got her.
Okay, you got her.
Namaste.
Hello.
Can you hear me? She is on mute so that I will explain and she will show you the technique.
I did something.
Her picture is from outside.
Hello.
You see trees in her picture.
Yeah, you see trees in her picture and a blue shirt she is wearing.
I don't see anything.
Okay, it's all right. Later on, I think we're going to record it. Later on, you'll be able to see it. Okay, Aruna, just because water going to get cold.
Jyoti, tell people to slide so that they can get more pictures. Slide the first.
If you're on the phone, if you're on your phone, slide the pictures. If you're on your iPad, you should be able to do speaker view or gallery view.
I see everybody except Aruna.
Yeah, even in gallery view, you have to slide, otherwise it doesn't come.
Yeah, because there are a lot of people. There are about 42 people right now. So Aruna, water must be getting cold. Look at that. If you can see, taking the water in the mouth. And now the water is coming from the nostrils. So she's taking another sip and bending back first and towards forward, and then water is coming out. So that's how this reversal of neti is being done. See how clearly that water is coming out? So it's warm water with salt in it, just like a neti water. So every day, the regular neti is being done by the yogis and the Gaj Karne. So different muscles you need to apply when you do Gaj Karne. Because when we do neti, you are just sucking it in. Over here, you are blowing it out. Okay.
I can't see her. I cannot see her.
I can't see it either. I cannot see either.
It's okay. It will be recorded,
Be
and maybe then
patient,
you
it's
can
being
see
recorded.
it. Yeah, it's being recorded. Later on, you can watch it on the on the YouTube. Okay. Thank you very much, Aruna. Thank you. Beautiful. Yes.
Okay.
So now after this, Aruna, do the bhasrika also to get all the water out. Because there's always some water which stays in our sinus cavities. We want to make sure that we blow it out. So she's bending forward and blowing it out. This could be done with the technique of Bhasrika, or it could be done with the technique of Kapalbhati. But idea is to get the water out. So you are exhaling forcefully. Okay? So I'm sure, thank you very much, Arna. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, anybody, any question? It can be done by everybody. There's no harm. It will definitely take more practice than Jal Neti even. If you think that first day you'll be able to do just like she did, some of you may, but most of you won't. But this is how we do it. We take a water in our mouth, take it all the way back, and then don't swallow it, but bring it out from the openings from the nostrils.
What is the name of this, Neri?
Gaj karne.
Thank you.
Gaj karne. Gaj means elephant. That's how the elephants, they clean themselves. They take the water and throw it out from the trunk.
What's the advantage of doing this? I mean, as opposed to Neti?
It's like a advanced Neti. There's a more effort needed. So first of all, you are cleaning also, and then you are strengthening your nasal passage. All the mucus lining also, and then all these little cells, capillaries over there. The whole area becomes strong. Okay. It helps, otherwise it helps our eyesight also. It helps our ears also, the hearing power. Any kind of a sinus problem, migraines, we have seen people getting rid of all those ailments from their body. It's a wonderful way to clean yourself and strengthen yourself. Okay. But never do it with the cold water. Never do without salt. It will sting you. I just want to mention, because I mentioned Kapalbhati and Bhasrika, two things. I hope you know the difference between those two. Kapalbhati is a technique where we clean ourselves. Kapal means this head part. Okay. So it's like a head shine. You clean your head. When we bend down, we are just getting all those toxins out. And Bhasrika, that is a pranayam. They both, a lot of people, they say they sound similar. Person who's doing it, we don't know what the difference is. But let me tell you a key difference between these two. Bhasrika, inhalation as well as exhalation, you are doing it forcefully. It's like you are putting effort, like this. You can do it from both nostrils at the same time if your nostrils are open, but if it's not, you can do it from one side at a time too. Then you can do it from the other side. So both sides should be open, as I was telling you last time. And inhalation as well as exhalation are very active. And in Kapalbhati, what do you do? Kapalbhati, inhalation is very subtle. You don't make any effort in inhalation. Main effort is in the exhalation, like this. After each exhalation, I'm inhaling, but you cannot hear it because it's done very passively. So inhale is happening, but without any sound, without any effort. So let me show you again. When you do Kapalbhati, your attention should be right here in the head area. When you do the Bhasrika, your attention should be in your lungs area. You have to make sure that you keep an eye on your mind where it is. So any question? So far, we have learned how to do the mindful breathing.
Nana
Yes.
has a question. Nana
Yes,
has
Nana.
a question.
Yes, Nana.
The Gajgani, the one you taught, are like both of them should be doing or one?
You mean from both nostrils?
No. I mean one or the other.
Both should be done.
Okay.
Both. You should do Jalneti also. You should do Gajkarni also.
So the benefits are almost the same, or?
Gajkarni is advanced. There are more benefits to it.
Okay.
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 Both should be done.
Tripat has a question.
Yes, Tripat.
Thank you.
This you like, huh?
Okay. I cannot hear Tripat. Is she asking a question, Jyoti?
Yes.
I think
Tripat
Binu has a
said-
question.
Bina
do you
has
have
a question, not me. Yeah.
Bino, okay, Bina. Bino? Bino?
She left.
Last five.
No, here.
Just-
Bino?
Yeah, I just want Didi to repeat the last 5-10 minutes. I just missed it. The mind meditation, the one she was talking about.
Yeah, no, I was just telling, not meditation, but I was saying that pranayam also, when you do the pranayam, don't let your mind wander. Keep your mind at the place where it should be. During pranayams, we keep the mind in our chest area. Okay? Or maybe in the lower chest area. Okay, wherever you feel that if you're breathing deeply, just take your mind over there. When it's coming up, bring your mind there. When you do the Kapalbhati, keep your mind over here because you are cleaning your brain, head area. You say head shine. Bhati. Bhati means shine. Kapal means head. You say head shine. Okay? So anybody else has a question before I move?
Yes,
Nalini.
Okay, Nalini. No?
After attending your class last Wednesday,
Uh-huh.
and I feel nauseated. So am I doing something wrong?
What is happening?
I feel nauseated.
Oh, nauseated after doing Jalneti?
Yeah, while I'm doing, and when it goes through my nostrils to my mouth, the water comes out of the mouth, and
Hello?
at the time I feel nauseated.
Hello?
Okay. That's fine. Don't worry. Just keep on doing it calmly. And especially do this Jalneti first thing in the morning, right after brushing your teeth.
Okay.
There's nothing in the stomach at that time and nothing gonna come out.
Okay.
And then maybe you are putting a little bit too much salt.
Could be. And then should I reduce the amount in the beginning?
Yeah. Reduce the amount. Maybe you're drinking too much, or maybe some of the water, saltish water is going in also, some of it. So make sure reduce the salt level and reduce the quantity of the water too. Try it that way. Okay? Yeah, I'm glad you are trying it. Just keep trying. Okay? Yeah, keep trying, please. Anybody else?
Yes, I cannot hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Oh, good. Finally, I did it. Okay, thank you.
Okay, where are you from?
I was, okay, thank you so much. I'm the first comer here.
Okay, good. I'm glad you are here. Yes.
Thank you.
So, yes, Jen?
Yes, how do you, how much salt to the water? How do we know it's correct?
last week, if I may say so, Manoharji told us to
Oh,
put 1/4 teaspoon in 10 to 12 ounces of warm water.
Yes, yes, that is correct. That's how much it should be. It should taste saltish. Not too salt, but it should be a little saltish. Just like your tears are saltish.
Oh, okay.
That kind of a salt.
So to make like this saline, basically 1/4
Yes.
teaspoon salt to,
Yes.
you said 8 ounces of warm water?
About 10 to 12
10 to
ounces
12,
of,
he said.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
not make less. Yes. Okay.
Thank you.
Got it?
Yes,
Okay.
thank you.
Yes.
I have
Asmita.
a question. I was doing Jalneti. I have been doing since last time, and I am getting some water in the mouth, but then a lot of it is going here, and then I start coughing. It's like really.
Yeah, the water which is going in, you're coughing because, you know, when you go into the water, sometimes it just, you start coughing because water goes into the windpipe. That's why you're coughing. So just, I would say, calm yourself, slowly, just hold it in your mouth and spit it out before you take another sip from the nose. Okay?
But it doesn't all like come in my mouth. It goes,
Don't worry.
a lot of it goes.
Slowly it will. Practice. With the practice, it will come. You'll have a more control. You will become calm also. You will know that it's not going to hurt you. From the nose, it can come only in the mouth. From the mouth, either you can drink in and then you'll urinate out, but otherwise just spit it out. Either way is fine. But you should not let it go into the windpipe.
So I think that's what's happening. So then I'm afraid that what if it goes in my lungs and then I get pneumonia?
No, it won't. You'll cough it out.
Okay.
You will cough it out. But just do it calmly. Okay. And then it will be okay.
Okay.
Yeah, thousands and thousands of people do it. I do it every single day, ever since I was a little girl. Every single day. Okay. So calmly do it. It's the right thing to do.
Okay.
It's nothing new. It has been tested and tried over the thousands of years. This is the very first thing a Hatha yogi does. Clean the nose. Because if the nose is clean, then we can breathe better.
Yes.
When we can breathe better, our body functions better. When the body is healthy, then so is the mind. And ultimately, we got to work on our mind. The real yoga is a mental yoga. Okay? So last time we did few pranayams also. So today I told you the difference between the Bhasrika and the Kapalbhati. Do you want to practice that today instead of Ujjayi Pranayam? Because Ujjayi Pranayam is a little, that's an advanced pranayam. I know the modern age yoga teachers, they just call even that ocean breathing Ujjayi Pranayam. It's not. Ocean breathing is just only a last part of the Ujjayi Pranayam. Ujjayi Pranayam has a very longer kumbhak to it. Kumbhak means holding the breath. Okay, so I don't want you to hold for too long if you're not even doing the neti, and if you really don't have too much control over your inhalation and exhalation yet. So that's why let's practice this Kapalbhati and the Bhasrika today, so that you can feel the difference between these two, because they both should be done by us. Kapalbhati anybody can do, even if you have a high blood pressure. But if you have a high blood pressure, this Bhasrika, don't do too briskly. You can do it very softly, but not briskly, because it heats up your system. Okay, so keep that in mind. Because when you are learning from me in person, I can watch what's happening, but online, I really cannot. So you got to just make sure you keep checking yourself. Okay, so let's do Kapalbhati first, which everybody can do. So always inhale fully and then exhale. And when you exhale, your stomach is contracting. So stomach is contracting to the point where it's going in and almost touching your spine. Shoulders are not moving up and down. Shoulders, they stay still. Okay? So you can do it for 10 to 15 repetitions, then take a little break, then 10 to 15 minutes, more repetitions, then break. So this way you can do 3 times initially, then gradually increase it. But when you see that your exhalation is getting weaker, that is a time to just take a little rest. Exhalation should have a force to it. That's why this sound comes out too. Everybody got it? Any question?
I have a question.
Yes, Nalini.
When I'm doing this, now, I don't know when I breathe in though.
Breathing happens. That's happening very subtly. Okay. You cannot keep on breathing out without breathing in. But you are not putting any effort into your breathing.
Okay.
You're breathing normally.
That's what I thought, but I didn't know.
No, you are breathing.
Okay.
You cannot do without breathing, okay?
I'm inhaling.
Yeah, you are inhaling and then exhaling, you are doing it with the full effort.
Okay.
See, like I'm breathing in. First I take a deep breath in, then I exhale. Then I breathe in, but there's no sound. Then breathe out. So between 2 exhalations, there is a inhalation. Between 2 inhalations, there's an exhalation. It just goes like that. Okay? Good. Anybody else?
Hersh,
Yeah, I have a
question. Sonia.
Yes, Sonia.
Namaste to everyone.
Namaste.
To you.
Namaste.
I have a question. So if I have 15 minutes in the morning to do pranayam, and I know there are so many various pranayams that you are teaching last week as well, which ones should we be focusing if we were to have like 15 minutes, say?
I would say
Could you kindly,
do the alternate breathing, make sure both the sides are open, and then do the Nadi Shuddhi Pranayam, where you are doing the Kumbhak also, the holding, and you are very mindfully quick inhalation and longer exhalation.
That's the 1-4-2 thing that you explained, right?
1, 4, and 2. Yeah, with that ratio, I would say do that if you don't have too much time.
Okay, so those 2 are the daily ones which we should be
those are the daily ones. And then what you can do after doing the neti, do the Kapal Bhati.
Okay.
Okay, that way you are emptying all the excess water from your nostrils also. At the same time, you are cleaning your head also.
This is the Kapal Bhati that you just talked.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. First, you can do while standing up, just like you saw Aruna doing it. And then after that, sitting down, few more breaths like that, and then you can do your neti. I mean the pranayam, Nadi Shuddhi Pranayam. Yes, Jyoti.
Tripat has a question.
Yes,
Hershi, namaskar.
Namaskar. Namaskar.
When you exhale, is it through the throat or through the nose? Can you show that just one more time? When the forceful expiration, is it more like
from the nose? From the nose.
Okay.
Mouth is completely closed.
No, not mouth. I meant throat. I asked. Is it through the throat or is it through the nose?
Nose.
Okay. Thanks.
And Kim has a question. Kim.
Yes, Kim.
Actually, with the
Jonathan.
Kapalabhati, I've seen people do it at different speeds. Like sometimes it's like twice a second, but What's the difference in changing the rate, and what do you recommend?
I would say that do it slowly first and do it properly.
Okay.
Learn the technique, and then advanced yogis, yeah, they do it very fast also. Faster does not mean better. Got to do it correctly.
Okay.
Number of repetitions are important. Take a little break in between. After you're done, your mouth should not be dry. Your eyes should not be red. Keep an eye on that, because there's no competition between other people. You got to do it keeping in mind what your physical condition is. Okay, you guys are young, but still at the same time, I would say progress slowly. There's no need to do fast. Okay, doing it correctly is much better than doing it fast. And the same thing goes for Bhasrika also. Bhasrika. Okay. So if you don't have any more question on Kapalbhati, I'm going to just go over the Bhasrika. We'll do it together. And if you want to do it with one nostril at a time, just close your right nostril and inhale and exhale. It could be very, very slow. Like that. Okay. Or it could be fast. So depending upon your condition, even if you do slow, you'll get the benefit. Even if you do it from one nostril at a time, still it will benefit you. Or if you can do from both sides, that's even better. And when you do it from both sides, make sure your hands are down. And again, inhale first. And then exhale and inhale, both forcefully.
Hershey.
Again, the shoulders should not move up and down like this. Shoulders should stay put. There's an in and out in your stomach area. Yes, Jyoti.
Can you just tilt your monitor to your belly area so they can see when you're doing that Kapalbhati? Right.
Can you see now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Kapalbhati or Bhasrika? Right now we are doing Bhasrika.
Bhasrika, yeah, Bhasrika.
So it's going in and out, in and out. You can even always put your hand over here, your thumb touching your navel, and your fingers like a palm going all the way down, the ring finger, a pinky all the way down, like this. And you will see the effect of your inhalation as well as exhalation. Okay, got it?
Thank you. Thank you.
So again, few repetitions, then take a break. And what do you do during break? At that time, you can just meditate a little. Stay in the same position. Break doesn't mean get up and get a cup of coffee. Break really over here means just break from the inhalation, exhalation forcefully, and you are meditating. You can meditate here, 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 anywhere you want to. Okay? Because that's where you can just make your practice better, longer. Yes, Jyoti.
Somebody has a question.
Urmil.
621 Urmil.
Yes, yes, Urmil.
You know, I was doing Bhasrika when you were doing, and I tried to do slowly and from the stomach and holding my shoulders. Everything I've tried, I get dizzy.
Okay, you are doing too much then.
Oh.
You are doing too much. Yeah, dizziness really means you are applying too much effort. I would say just do one side at a time. Do you have any blood pressure issues, Urmil?
Of course.
You do?
Yes.
Okay. So what I would suggest, you do Bhasrika only from the left side. Close your right side and do it only from the left side. With this speed. Not faster than that.
Okay.
Okay. See, left side, while doing it on the left side, it will bring your blood pressure lower. Anybody whose blood pressure stays low, they can do it from the right side. The same thing. That's how we can manipulate our blood pressure. Left nadi is the Ida, right nadi is the Pingla. These are the Sanskrit names for the nadis. So left is the lunar and the right is the solar. And as you know, lunar, the cooling, the solar, the heating. So by knowing this and paying attention what's really happening, you can just work with your own system. That's why it's called pranayam it's like a mindfully manipulating your own breath. With the help of this knowledge, you can better your physical health. Okay, Urmil, just try that. If you still have a problem, give me a call.
Oh, sure.
But make sure you do Jalneti. If you want to do these pranayams, make sure you do Jalneti. That's very important. Because without cleaning our nasal passage, we start doing the pranayams, we are not doing a favor to ourselves. Got to have the cleansing first. Just like when we go in the kitchen, if you start cooking with the dirty parts, what will happen? No matter what kind of good ingredients we have, nobody will eat that food. Parts are dirty. So the same thing over here. This part of ours got to be clean. Every day. First thing in the morning. Just like we brush our teeth every day. Twice a day. Sometimes I see people doing it even after every meal they clean their teeth. The nose should be cleansed too. Okay. So any other question? I'm glad you are practicing it. Trying it on yourself. This is something to do. That's why they say yoga is a very practical science as well as a philosophy. We need to do this to see the benefit of it. Okay, whether it's a Hatha Yoga, a Raj Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga, doesn't matter. Which branch of yoga, which part of yoga. Okay. So, practice it next week when we get together, or even in between. You're welcome to call me anytime. Call me, ask me a question, and I'll try to answer to the best of my capability. Okay. So now let's do the meditation. But today I want you to do meditation while creating a bandh in your body. Bandh. Yogis, they talk about 3 bandhs. The very primary bandh in traditional yoga is called a mool bandh. Mool bandh. Just let me give you the names of the other 2, Udyan bandh and the Jalandhar bandh. So next week I'll teach you how to create the Udyan bandh, and then the following week the Jalandhar bandh. Then a week after that, how to have all 3 of them at the same time. So mool bandh. Mool means a root, a base, foundation, origin, or even a cause. That's a mool. Bandh means catching hold, binding, a bond. So mool bandh. So this mool bandh is where the body from the anus to navel is contracted and lifted up and towards the spine. And this root or the mool is referred here to the root of the spine. So mool of the spine. So that's why I said it's at the bottom, foundation. It's like the pelvic floor, or more precisely, the center of the pelvic floor, which is also called perineum. The perineum is the muscular body between the anus and the genitals. I'm sure there are a lot of medical professionals over here. You already know that. But other people like me, we don't know. So that's why I like to explain it to you where this is. So slightly contracting the muscle, what happens? We create an energetic seal. And with that seal, we lock the pran in the body. Otherwise, prans keep on leaking from that end also. So we seal the prans. So that's why they say mool bandh helps us to move pran into the central nadi, which is called Sushushmana. I was telling you earlier, there is a Ida, there is a Pingla, and the main one, the middle one is called Sushushmana. So these bandhs help us in that. So that's why to apply these bandhs during meditation, we can focus better and we are not leaking that pran. In fact, that pran shakti in us, we are helping it to move upward. First time you do it, just like Neti you did first time, you couldn't do it properly. Any pranayam you do it, cannot do it. The same way these bandhs also. First you learn it, then you have a faith for it, then you practice it, and slowly practicing, you become very proficient. Your meditation becomes better, and your energy, which is there all the time, you are not leaking it. Okay, so how do you do it then? You just sit in a Sukhasan, Padmasan, any kind of a meditation pose. That's why it helps to sit on the floor to do a deeper meditation. You can sit on a pillow, on a little cushion, so that your hips are raised up, so that your legs don't feel numb. But back should be straight, shoulders should be relaxed. Hands should be in this Gyan Mudra, on your knees or in your lap, palms facing up. And eyes should be closed. And in this class, because there are all levels of practitioners, normally for the meditation, I don't like to have music, but in this class, we have made a little habit of putting a Om sound in the back so that you can meditate without getting distracted. Okay, so Manny, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, so just keep your sound ready, please.
Okay, we're ready.
So for about 15 minutes, we'll meditate.
Okay.
And even afterwards, if you want to meditate, you can just keep yourself in the meditation pose as long as you want. Okay.
Should I start?
If you don't have any question, we'll start.
No, Hershji, while you are meditating, do you hold yourself in the bandh or you relax with inspiration and expiration?
No, keep the bandh.
Throughout the meditation?
Throughout the meditation, that's why I was saying that today you won't be able to do throughout the meditation. But at least to start with that bandh. Okay, and try to see how long you can keep the band.
So
So,
the,
Hershey, you're saying
so the respirations are normal. You just keep
Normal,
on
yeah.
breathing at a normal rate. Okay.
Yeah, what happens is, let me tell you, when you are meditating, the deeper you go into the meditation, your respiration becomes very shallow because your body doesn't need any extra oxygen. Your mind doesn't need any extra oxygen. Mind is still, body is still. So you are breathing, but you are breathing very faintly. But lock can still be there. Okay. And this lock should be applied after inhalation. So you inhale completely and then apply the lock. And then keep the lock on. And if it becomes uncomfortable for you, let it go. And you can meditate in the first chakra if you want to. Because a lot of people, they feel more comfortable when they're applying this lock to meditate right there. But if you can apply the lock, but still meditate on the upper chakras, that's even better. Okay?
So Harshji, one last
There's
question.
nothing wrong in meditating in the Mooladhara chakra too. There's no chakra better than others. Spontaneously, our consciousness should rise up. But if it has already risen up, just meditate over here or over here while you're applying the lock. Okay? Yeah, somebody.
Harshji, this is Sonia. One quick question.
Yes, Sonia.
So जब आप बंद बोलते हैं, that means we just have to contract a little between our middle of the spine to the end of that, right?
Yeah, between the anal muscles and the and the genitals. Okay. It's almost like a Kegel.
Jaisa?
Yeah, Kegel, which.
Okay, got it.
Got it?
Yeah.
So
Thank
you
you
just very gently. You don't have to put too much pressure, just very gently. Just contract that and keep contracted, but meditate. Okay, so that's what we are doing. So let's start, and we can go through the question answers afterwards too. I'll say Om 3 times, and you can say it with me. Close your eyes, shoulders relaxed, back straight. And after saying the Oms, we will apply the lock. Apply that Mool Bandh. Bring your attention towards the Mooladhara chakra or the Agya chakra. Visualize the divine light there. Absorb your mind and intellect into that light.
কি হচ্ছে আমি বুঝতে পারছি না বলছি ইন্টারনেট ইজ আনস্টেবল Oh God.
Bring your awareness towards the heart center, palms in the prayer position. Bend your head a little. Thank your parents. Thank your Guru. And thank God. Thank you very much for joining in. Have a great day. And we'll meet tomorrow again at 10:30. And if you have any questions, we can talk about it now.